Okay guys, so I am trying to make this video for the 4th time, so now I'm just going to make it with my phone, so hopefully this works out for us. So for this lesson, it is 7.7, order of operations. I'm sorry if the camera is shaky. Okay, so when we talk about operations, there are 4 basic operations. There's addition, there's subtraction, there's multiplication, and division. So what order of operations is telling us is the order in which we are going to do these in an equation. So for example, there could be an equation that has multiple operations in it. So let's say we have the equation 8 plus 2 times 3. So when we are doing this, normally you would just think go left to right. So 8 plus 2 is 10, then we multiply by 3, we get 30. But that is not the correct way to do this. So the correct way to do this, I'm going to write out my equation again. 8 plus 2 times 3 is to do my multiplication first. So 2 times 3, I get 6. Bring down my 8, I get 14. So this is the correct way to do this. When we are talking about order of operations, there is a specific order, like I said, that we need to follow. So I am going to show you this order right here. So the order goes, it is called Pemdas, which is how we remember it. So the order goes parentheses, exponents, multiply and divide, and then add and subtract. So when we are doing the multiplication and the division and the adding and subtracting, if there's both of those in one step, we just go from left to right. So I'll show you some examples of this. Pemdas, P-E-M-D-A-S. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally to remember. So when I'm doing an example, I'm going to write PEMDAS up here so I remember my steps. So I'm going to write it. And then let's do the example. 5 times 2 plus 4. Okay, so first I'm going to look. Parentheses, there are no parentheses. So parentheses, if you remember, are these symbols. You do whatever's inside of the parentheses. So let's look at our example. There are no parentheses, so I'm going to just cross that out. No parentheses. Then exponents. Exponents, you guys will not learn until 5th grade, so they won't matter right now. But these are what exponents looks like. It's the little number that's kind of small up above your base number. There are no exponents, so I'm going to put it across through that. Next, is there multiplication? Yes, so I'm going to do that first. 5 times 2 is 10. Then I bring down my 4, because that's what's left. I already did that part of the equation. Now I can go through the next steps. Is there division? No. Is there addition? Yes. 10 plus 4, I get 14. I have nothing, no operations left to do, so my answer is going to be 14. Okay, let's try another example. What if I have parentheses? So we've got 3 plus 5 times 1 plus 3. Okay, so there's my example. PEMDAS, write it up at the top. Okay, first I do my parentheses, so anything that's in the parentheses right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rewrite the problem, but I'm going to do the parentheses part. So 1 plus 3, that's 4. I already did that. Next, I look for exponents. Do I have any exponents? No. Do I have any multiplication? Yes. So I do 5 times 4 is 20. Bring down my 3. Do I have any division? No. Do I have any addition? Yes. 3 plus 20, I get 23. And that is my final answer. Okay, let's do one more example problem. So let's look up here. I'm going to write my PEMDAS. P-E-M-D-A-S. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally to remember. Let's do one like this. So we've got 4 divided by 2 plus 3 times 3. Okay, let's look here. any parentheses? No. I'm going to cross that out. Do I have any exponents? No. Now I'm to my multiplication and division. Remember I told you to do it from left to right. So we're going to do this division first. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Bring down the rest of my problem. Then I would do the multiplication. 3 times 3 is 9. Cross that out. I'm done with that. Bring down my 2. So I've done my multiplication division. Do I have any addition? Yes. So I do 2 plus 9. I get 11. No subtraction. My answer is 11. Okay, so when you guys are doing your homework, it's important that you might take a scrap sheet of paper and do the work for the PEMDAS, because it's easier. It's going to be hard to be able to type this. So I would take a scratch sheet of paper, do your work, and then type your answer into the document. If you want to send me a picture of your work, I would love that. If you have any questions, I'm going to attach another video along with this one. I know this one was a little quick. Like I said, I made this 4 times and it didn't record right, so we're hoping that this one works. So if there are any questions, make sure you comment or you write me an email and I will try to go through it. We'll go through more of this on Friday in our Zoom meeting. Okay, good luck, 4th grade.